There are people in your life right now who don't need to shout to ruin you. They don't wear masks of evil. They wear empathy, helpfulness, charm. But Carl Jung spent his life warning us. The real danger isn't loud. It whispers. It comforts. It adapts. It doesn't come to destroy you. It comes to feed. Feed on your kindness, your attention, your guilt, your need to feel good about helping others. And that's why it works. Because you think being drained is a cost of being loving. Jung said we don't meet people. We meet their masks. We fall for their performances. And if we don't know our own shadow, we mistake manipulation for care. So here's the truth. There are 6 types of people Jung said you must learn to see. Not because they're evil, but because they are deeply unconscious. And if you don't wake up, you'll become the fuel for their unresolved wounds. Let's begin. 1. The perpetual victim. They are always in pain, always wronged, always misunderstood. You rush in to help, but slowly your life becomes theirs. Your time, your emotions, your stability, sacrificed to soothe their endless crisis. Jung saw this clearly. Victimhood, when clung to, becomes manipulation. They don't want healing. They want attention. They want you to carry their wounds like a cross, while they never lift a finger to heal themselves. And if you leave, you become the villain in their never-ending tragedy. 2. The mirror. They agree with everything you say, laugh at your jokes, admire your vision, but they don't exist. They are mask-shaped like your reflection. Jung called it persona addiction. They don't show up as themselves. They show up as what they think you want. But what's underneath? Nothing. No backbone. No values. No truth. And the moment you stop approving, they vanish. Always turn on you because they never loved you. They love being loved by you. 3. The passive underminer. They sound supportive, but their words are coated in fear. That's ambitious. I just don't want you to be disappointed. You're brave for trying. I couldn't handle that kind of failure. They never attack directly. They chip away slowly. They disguise limitation as love. Jung warned, these people are not helpers. They are enablers with control issues. They clip your wings, then hold your hand, and call it protection. 4. The secret competitor. They smile when you win, but something feels off. They compare. They one-up. They always redirect the spotlight back to themselves. Jung believed this comes from a wounded ego. They don't hate you. They hate what you reflect, their own inadequacy. And when you fail, they don't comfort. They say, I saw it coming. They were never on your side, just close enough to study your playbook. 5. The spiritual narcissist. They talk about healing, mindfulness, energy, but they use spirituality like armor, a shield to dodge responsibility. If you push back, they say, that sounds like your trigger. Oh, you have inner work to do. Jung called this the ego in disguise. They didn't transcend the ego. They rebranded it. They don't want equals. They want students. They don't teach. They dominate through softness. 6. The empathic controller. They cry. They feel deeply. They sense energy. At first, it feels like intimacy. But then, you notice you're not expressing yourself anymore. You're managing them. You shrink. You tiptoe. You carry their emotions like glass. And if you stop, they break. Then blame you. Jung said projection was the root of all evil. And this person is a master of it. They demand you organize your life around their pain, but never take responsibility for their own. Now the deeper question, why do these people show up in your life? Jung's answer is piercing. Because your shadow allows it. If you suppress your anger, you'll tolerate disrespect. If you suppress your intuition, you'll ignore red flags. If you suppress your boundaries, you'll mistake chaos or connection. The manipulator didn't trick you. Your unintegrated self did. Because the truth is, you attract what you haven't healed. So what do? 1. Audit your circle. Ask, who drains me? Who do I always need to explain myself to? Confusion isn't love. Let them go. 2. Let your shadow speak. You're allowed to say no. You're allowed to be skeptical. You're allowed to walk away without guilt. 3. Stop explaining. The right people will feel your boundary. The wrong ones will challenge it. Let them. 4. Trust your first instinct. That moment something felt off, that was real. Stop second-guessing it. Jung didn't want you to be paranoid. He wanted you to be conscious. Because once you integrate your shadow, manipulators lose access. You stop bending. You stop bleeding. You stop begging to be seen. And you become what they can never touch. Whole, rooted, and awake.